Hello and welcome back to The Weekend Is O-VAR, your weekly Premier League results show with the idiots behind They Think It's All Over. Beep, beep. How we doing, gents?
That's right.
Someone's taxi's here.
Someone's on it.
Right then. How have we had a good weekend? I don't think we have we? As a collective, at least.
You've had a good one, Ash, but yeah, not the rest of us.
Yeah, I have. But,
yeah. We've not played yet. So it's not been
Liam's
too
had
bad
a
so far.
reprieve. Had a reprieve, but you're still going to get some grief.
Yeah.
Such as the congested fixture list we had this week. Right then, let's kick off going through the scores because there's a lot of them to do. Midweek, anyone saw that coming?
I don't know. We'll tell us afterwards, won't we? I'm sure I said Forest to win.
Yes, you had Forest to win. You did. Nobody else did, though. I bet nobody didn't have 3-1, though.
No way.
Late surge. I mean, that bottom three places up for grabs. Andy.
But no one wants it, does there? No one wants one of those places.
Oh, dear. Right, next up we have West Ham. And I had to use that image of Klopp there. I mean, look at that jaw.
Yeah.
I mean, today when they scored in the last minute, he was screaming. Well, I won't say he was screaming. He was celebrating the fourth official's face because they had it on 6 minutes added on time. For some reason, he wasn't sent off. Need to add, but they got away with a JR not giving a penalty in the last minute in that game as well.
In the West Ham game.
Yeah.
They need to change the name to LA Lakers, don't they?
Yeah.
Why?
Basketball.
Nope, not getting it.
Okay.
He lost me.
Basketball. Owned by Yanks as well? No?
Nope.
All right, Andy, I mean you're on the same page.
Yeah.
If nobody else is.
Moving swiftly on.
Yeah. Next slide, please.
Chelsea.
I had to use that image because that is Thiago Silva holding his nose because Chelsea are fucking honking this season. Absolutely lifting. Imagine that, man. Getting big 2-0 off Brentford on your own fucking patch.
You know they don't enjoy playing at home, do they? In front of their fans right now.
I don't think they enjoy playing.
Yeah, don't enjoy playing anywhere.
No,
they've got 4 games to go.
Did you see yesterday they announced the FIFA 23 Team of the Season nominations and Chelsea had like 3 or 4 players in there? How?
Ridiculous.
How? Kai Havertz was one of them.
Fucking hell. Sorry,
he's still
but wow.
That 1 goal, isn't he, in the Champions League?
Yeah. He's done fuck
Ridiculous.
all. He should be anywhere near the Team of the Season. Kepa was another one. Nope, not for me.
Yeah, a good couple of months at the start of the season, but yeah, not anymore.
Just checking the badge, that's all that is. Look at those long flowing blocks there.
I think we all called it, didn't we?
This title's theirs, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, Gary Neville was right.
Everything we needed to know. 4-1. Nah, it's embarrassing that by Arsenal.
4 games without a win for Arsenal. You know, it could have been miles away if they'd not bottled it, but that's what they've done, isn't it? The pressure got to them and they caved, sadly.
Bottled 2 goals, 2 games, 2-0 up as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't do that if you want to win the league.
They chose the worst time to start playing shit, haven't they?
Because City come into their stride in the last sort of bit, don't they? They're always stronger in this time. They took a while to settle, but they've been pretty good since the last 2 months, 2-3 months. Haven't really thrown much away.
Arsenal have totally Newcastled it. Just need an Arteta rant. We're still fighting for this title.
Or a facts rant.
Facts rant.
Benitez.
Right. What?
When Benitez had that rant about facts, do you remember?
Oh, about facts. Yeah, I thought you said facts, like put in a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bournemouth and Southampton, bottom of the league clash. Bournemouth are out of it now, aren't they? Like completely. I thought
They're
they were
level
getting
points with Chelsea. That's safe. Yeah.
That's funny.
It's mad. 4 wins out of 5. Bournemouth have been, they've completely shut me up. They're away.
I mean, without rubbing salt into the wounds of Andy, I watched the highlights before. The guy in the picture, I think, has kept Bournemouth up for some of his saves. Same with Forest. If they stay up, Keylor Navas. Those two keepers, it's the difference.
Yeah, Keylor Navas. Every time I think Keylor Navas is one of the best keepers in the league, he goes and has a howler 10 seconds later.
I mean, I'm fine with that, like the one he did yesterday, but still.
For 85 minutes, he's mint.
Yeah.
And then you can just pick a couple of moments throughout the game where he's been proper dodgy. Sorry, Liam.
Why do you put that picture on anyway, little rat? You came on.
Two people he hates the most.
Why do you think I chose that picture?
The worst thing about this is, right, Newcastle fans are all wanking themselves off. Oh my God, they brought Anthony Gordon on. Well done. It was 4-1.
We brought him on. Yeah, the game was dead, and all your fans had gone home.
Exactly.
But if you heard Eddie Howe about it, what he did say did make sense. He said it was a perfect time. Like the fans had gone, the game was dead, and now he's got it out of his system. He's got that first step into Goodison. Well, he's got that initial coming on to Goodison.
He's an actual child. Like you see, his antics after the game are just embarrassing.
His antics before were embarrassing.
Is that him in the photo?
His antics before trying to leave, then saying the fans stick behind the team, giving all that spiel, and then walking past the camera inside the tunnel and going like that. Come on, have a little bit of respect.
Yeah, I think he doesn't do himself any favors, does he? But
I mean, yeah.
Can we talk about Isak's run though for the?
That was something else. That was.
He pretty much did the assist, didn't he? I think it deflected, didn't it, when he put it through across the goal. So he doesn't.
Yeah, he got it taken off him, which is ridiculous. I mean, Jacob Murphy didn't even celebrate the goal; he celebrated Isak. That's how good it was.
As much as it was good, I'm not being funny, but how can 4 players, not one of them, right? He's taking the piss now. Just kick him.
Yeah. You don't know how to get right.
Embarrassing. And
Not even one of them.
I think Michael Keane is still turning, looking for him right now.
He's just bored a hole into the pitch from spinning. Yeah. No, like you say, all they had to do was just go through him.
Isak's got 10 goals in 12 Premier League starts now. He's having a great end to the season.
It's a hell of a season. Just imagine if he just stayed fit. Obviously, he picked up a knock. He was injured when we signed him, but
but it's
a long layoff as well.
That's the strike he wanted to prepare you.
What was that, Liam?
A bit unfortunate with the offside goal, which wasn't offside. Changes the entire game. Need to add.
I can't even remember it now. Was that long ago?
Shock.
Armpit again, wasn't it?
Albert Lewin. It was armpit off.
Oh yes, because I agreed with you, didn't I? I said it was harsh, and then
the second half was unacceptable, but it's fine margins. We've had that's our third one this season, and again that could have. I mean, we might have lost 6-1 after that anyway, but still, we won't know.
Well, yeah, like I say, it was one of those. I was arguing with another Newcastle fan because I was sticking up for you, basically saying that it should have stood. But my reckoning is that they drew the line on his armpit, so the thinking behind it is he could have scored with his arm sleeve, maybe.
Again, we had the exact same at Alan Road.
If that's the case, Wilson's goal the other week should have stood where it came off his arm, but clearly hit his sleeve. Mitoma's where he controlled it with his shoulder.
One against Bournemouth. Was it Bournemouth? Yeah. No, Brentford when we had one the other week. This last,
so it needs to make sense, and it just doesn't. Which I'm sure we'll talk about on Tuesday on the Think It's O-VAR. Anyway, let's get that off the screen for you, Liam. 2-2. What is going on with Tottenham, man?
Collapse.
But I think like it's weird because like you wouldn't expect them to pick up points against Man United at this point of the season when Tottenham is shit and Man United are doing all right, and then they go and manage to salvage a point here. They nearly got another point today.
United away from home. United away from home are pretty bad, so it wasn't a surprise to me to see Tottenham take the lead. But seeing them throw it away is like what the fans are supposed to be sick of it at this point. You've got nothing to shout for. They're never going to lose some of their best players over the summer. They can't even. They get a bit of false hope when they get 2-0 up, and then they just throw it away. It's madness, isn't it?
It's pure shite. Funny though. Uncle Y, he's not messing about, is he?
Doing the business.
That penalty for them was weak, though, wasn't it? For Palace.
Yeah, aye.
Very weak.
Good finish though.
Oh yeah, good finish. But yeah, I think that's them safe now, and Roy's done the job, hasn't
he? Yeah.
He's done it. See, he might be 195-year-old, but he still knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's it.
Brentford marching on again.
That was fantastic. That was.
You're feeling it.
I didn't even know that Brentford had won until maybe 20 minutes after full time.
It was late, wasn't it? Yeah. Everyone thought Forest had got the win, and then they scored twice in like 6-7 minutes or so.
There was a VAR check for about 3 or 4 minutes again. They won it for the winner.
But, I walked out this morning, and I don't even know what they were checking for because it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Just get on with it.
I mean, I know we wanted Forest to lose, but just checking for anything now is really starting to take the mick.
Yeah, the one in the Newcastle match today, which I'll mention when we get there, piss take. But good result for you, lads, though. Brentford beating Forest.
Yeah.
A little bit more hope to cling on to. This was a fucking shot. I mean, I've had to check this several times. When I was writing it in the predictor, when I was doing the slide, I was like, are we sure it was 6-0?
They were in form as well. It was weird.
Yeah. Total reversal of form. But what?
I think it was just putting it right from with the Forest game, though, when they lost to Forest. I think that stung them a bit. I think they was a bit pissed off after that game.
I think Wolves are on the beach, aren't they? Because at the end of the day, they've got nothing to play for now.
Yeah.
They went to Brighton for
like 3 weeks time when they play us, and then they'll just turn back into Barcelona.
Prime Barca, yeah. Andy, what happened?
It's just there in black and white. What can you say? Look at my name, Gutless FC. That's what it was. I just got 11 players turned up who were just absolute losers. It's just absolutely pathetic. It is pathetic. You've got a fucking hologram in goal. Just every shot just fucking goes in or he drops it. We've got a defence, but still got League One players in it. He chose to play 2 wing backs today, but we end up with 2 right backs because you've got Ayling and Christensen both on the right hand side, both looking at each other. What do we do? You go there, I'll go there. There's only 2 players in that team who actually showed anything today, and that was Harrison and Nunno. The rest of them can just basically fuck off for all I care. They're just shit. I'm just done with them. It's just gutless. It's like when you want a performance, you get let off yesterday with Forest losing late on, so you think, right, go out and show something today, and then we just Tesco's fucking apple crumble again. But that's us done now anyway. I've been saying it for ages, but that's us proper done. I just still can't believe that we're not in the bottom 3 still.
Yeah.
No, I can't either. I mean, I thought after today, I thought you would have been, but I didn't realise that you still managed to slither your way just out of that relegation zone.
But let's see. Got game in hand, haven't they? So if they can make up that deficit,
Leicester and Everton's tomorrow night. So obviously we're hoping that's going to be a draw, but I can't see any way out of it now. We've got City away, West Ham away, Newcastle at home, Tottenham at home. Just think of it. Just think of like Erling Haaland and Isaac or whatever running at that defence.
Yeah, they're going to have fun, aren't they?
But yeah,
I mean, you've had your winnable games and you fucked it. So
yeah. That's it. At the end of the day, the table don't lie, and obviously we should be in the bottom 3 because we've been absolute dross all season, and we deserve to go down. There's no defending them no more. We deserve to go down. We're just absolutely awful.
getting pumped 5-0, 5-1 at home to Palace was the one that's like, oh shit, Leeds are probably in trouble here. That was a scary result, wasn't it? Losing to Bournemouth is bad enough, but that 5-1 home defeat was like, oh my god, this is a problem.
It's like I was talking to my lad today. Was on about the games we've lost, and you think, right, we've got tonked by Liverpool, expected. You get beat by Arsenal, expected. The Palace one was a bit of a left field because we won the lot just before half time, so you're a bit like, well, we'll write that one off, and then that today, you've got a chance to go and put it right. And like I said in the chat with Everton, at least they go and give it a bit of fight. Like that today was just literally just roll over FC. Just no one looked like they give a shit. And then at the end, they go over to the fans and they're all singing, "You're not fit to wear the shirt." And now it comes out on Twitter, people have done this where you lip sync or whatever, and apparently Alien's telling them all to F off. And then you've got the chairman tweeting YouTubers through the halfway through, which has now been confirmed as being true, saying, "Oh, we're a shit show" or whatever. That's a chairman saying that. It's just a shambles. With all the hard work we did to get into the Premiership, and the Bielsa years now just seems a long way away. We just think we just sold our identity for this shit.
At least your chairman speaks to you. Yeah.
Well, there is that, yeah. Even if he does come out with a load of shit. But the thing is now, if we do go down, is it going to jeopardise the takeover? Is he going to say, "I'm going to stop on"? That's the thing now. All the players are going to be sold off. And also, you know as well. Was Villa 3 years down when they went down, Crip? Was they 3 years?
Yeah. We said
Newcastle was straight back up, weren't you, Ash?
Yeah.
And obviously, Liam's never been in this position, but it's just, honestly, it's just shit. You work all week, and you just want one thing at the end of the week, just to watch your team play well, and we're just getting tonked every week. It's just fucking depressing. It really is. It's so bad.
We'll take this off the screen for you, mate. It's not nice.
Yeah, cheers.
Andy, we were there, mate. It was on 2016. It was an awful season. We had no hope throughout. I know it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
Absolutely rank. I remember those days well.
I say I don't see us coming straight back up. I see us another 10 or 15 years away again. That's what's more demoralising about it. If I knew we were going to go straight back up, it'd be, oh, well, we'll rebuild and get the shit out and then start again. But we ain't going to.
And it's when it feels like I say, it feels like when the players are sort of down in tools, when you get panned by teams, it's like, are the players even trying here? Do they realise it's hard to get in the Premier League when you fall out of it? But yet they're taking this for granted. 2 wins, 3 wins would keep you up. But yet it feels like that's just not going to happen now, isn't it? And you lost the chance. We dropped points to Leicester and now Bournemouth. So it's like you're preying on a miracle from other clubs, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're just hoping that other teams are more shit than we are.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. The thing is, last season we should have gone down, but we had 3 teams who was worse than us.
Yeah. And now it's
just same boat again.
Yeah.
Bad times. Fulham getting beat off Man City, not really a surprise. The Cyborg has now equalled the highest ever goals tally in the Premier League.
I wonder who he plays next.
So he's getting a hat trick next week, isn't he? He's getting 50, 20, 30.
He's broken that record in like 29 games. That's insane.
He'll double it in the next one.
The thing is, look at him on that picture there. I mean, if you're going to create a cyborg, at least try and make the face look real. Proper uncanny valley going on there, isn't there? Get off me fucking screen. What happened, Crip?
Yeah, it wasn't vintage. The goal was pretty bad. We didn't react fast enough to a saved effort, and so now Fernandes puts in the rebound from quite a tight angle. Could have conceded a couple more, to be honest. But we also had a chance to equalise when Douglas Luiz had a shot headed off the line. But as I said before, we just don't win at Old Trafford. We never did. We came into some good form, but Man United at home, they always seem to do a number on us. Our record is so bad there. We definitely have that going into it with that fear base in mind, just because it's always a horrible. It's hard to get that monkey off our back against this team. But it wasn't an embarrassing performance by any means. We just were second best over the pitch. So yeah. We'll bounce back there. I'm not worried. It wasn't an embarrassing performance by any means, but United were a decent rally for the win. I think they'll be happy with that.
Even if you lost all your remaining games, you still had a good season, haven't you?
Absolutely, yeah. And we've got enough to fight for. It's annoying because we obviously Brighton doing so well now and Liverpool winning. It means that it's going to be hard to get that top 6, but we're trying to win at Old Trafford is a tough task.
Yeah,
I'd have been happy if you'd have managed to draw. Like we made hard work of this. First half, we weren't in that game at all, and
Why?
Southampton deserved the league. Why weren't we in the game?
Yeah. What changed at half time that made you get into the game?
we took off the ghost face jinx.
Who?
Claire. Claire went
Anthony
off.
Gordon, Claire Bolden. Every time he starts,
how much was he again?
Absolutely shite. £4.53.
Way too much.
Every time he starts, he's shite. He's mint when he comes off the bench.
It's because he is. That's why.
No, he's decent when he comes off the bench, but when he starts, I don't know.
Yeah, against a tower in defence, it's not the best. Spent 40 million British pounds. That is it.
I know, not really. No, I'm starting to worry about him. I mean, he had the two chances in the first half, but both fell in. One he hit the post, the other one he put it in the side net. All the lads in my Newcastle chat was saying that they bring Murphy off for Wilson, and I was like, no, hook Gordon. Why he's played well? He's missed 2 gilt-edged chances. Get him off.
Yeah.
Eddie House, well, put Wilson on, change the game.
You think if any manager's going to get the best out of him, that'll be Howe, won't it, in the long run?
Oh, yeah. Sure. I mean, don't get us wrong. With a pre-season behind him and a bit of time spent with Howe, he'll be all right. But
how do you reckon he'll do that?
When he gives up Channel 4 racing.
Yeah, in the racing off season. Wilson should have had another one. It was chalked off for offside. I don't know if you'd have seen it.
I've not seen that game. I watched Match of Day 2 tonight.
Isaac put a cross in and it went through the legs of a Southampton defender and Miggy Almiron. And it came to Callum Wilson and he finished it. But by the time the ball got to him, Wilson was offside. He spent 2.5 minutes looking at whether the ball clipped Miggy Almiron's heel on the way through. 2.5 minutes. If you can't decide in 2.5 minutes, just let the fucking goal stand.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, don't get us wrong. Probably was the right decision. It probably did hit his ankle. But at the end of the day, 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just standing around waiting. Just get on with it. Wilson had another shot that hit the bar twice, which was pretty fucking impressive.
Wow.
It hit the bar, pinged up in the air, came back down and hit it again on the way down. Fucking hell, he's just not getting that hat trick, is he?
Newcastle struggling for depth as well, because your bench was full of left backs. you had Matt Ritchie, Manquillo, Target, Dummett, and Jamal Lewis. Like, I know Manquillo plays on the right, but he could do both, couldn't he? But yeah, a lot of defenders on that bench.
Richie did come on. He played
left that's right, wasn't it? And Elliot Anderson, the youngster.
Yeah, had a brilliant shot in the first touch of the game, but then she never touched it again after that. Mm-hmm. Finally, this one, I didn't watch any of it, but you guys kept an eye on. What the hell happened here? 3-0 down within 15 minutes again, weren't they?
Yeah.
Getting the refunds ready, weren't they?
On again. Yeah.
They're all getting the pen and paper out. Dear Mr. Levy, I want my refund. So yeah, like I didn't even see when the goals were scored after that. So
to be fair, like say, Spurs was lucky they hit the post a few times. Didn't Son hit the post twice?
Yeah, they hit the post 3 times. They had 10 shots, 7 of them were on target. So every single shot, other than the ones at the post, were on target.
Yeah,
Jesus.
They should have had a penalty as well. They should have had a Stonewall penalty.
Is that the one where you got
Stonewall?
That wasn't the boot in the head, was it?
No. So Richarlison gets dragged to the floor. And you know it's bad when Graham Souness is saying it's a penalty. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Like when he says that Richarlison should have had a penalty, it's bad.
I don't know. 4-3. I was fucking gutted.
It was a minute after they Tottenham equalised, wasn't it? Like a minute after they equalised, they put them
Yeah,
won
when
it.
you see the goal, Lucas Moura, honest to God, he's just a shambles and he's a mess. All he had to do was just boot it anywhere. But instead he tries to pass it back to Fraser Forster and he just gives it to Jota instead. Who, as we should add, shouldn't have been on the pitch. But
No, he booted
booted Ollie Skip, who also shouldn't have been on the pitch. Need to add, just so Jack doesn't cry.
So if Forster was in goal, that means Lloris was injured then, doesn't it, as well? Because if Forster was in goal, Lloris might have been telling the truth.
Nah, he wasn't injured. He was home, tucked up in bed watching it.
He's just given up, man. He's been
after that first 15 minutes, he was sat there watching it thinking, well, it's not just me.
Yeah. But you notice the goals seem to fly in against Tottenham now. Forster's in goal. It's like, You see the difference, don't you, in why you need a first choice goalkeeper in? Because it's
yeah.
We put 5 past him. Lloris is not much better.
He just gets down a bit quicker than Forster does, doesn't he? Forster's okay. Forster's a good goalkeeper, a good career, but when you see it sometimes, it's the difference, isn't it? Just like sharpness, just from not playing games, just not quite as on it. But yeah, Paul
for sure. So this is how it ended up in the predictions.
Hello,
some green,
fucking 16.
Some green, all for me. Andy had one, all for me. Give me the credit. I'm class. Look at that. Yeah, we're back. We're back in business.
3 greens. Okay, man.
I mean, I think I should get a bonus point because I said 3-1 to Newcastle. Just want to throw that one out
there. You said 3-1 to Newcastle. When did you say 3-1 to Newcastle?
In my prediction. It literally says 3-1 Newcastle. I know it was 4, but I mean, come on. Are you all right? Yeah, sure, struggling, aren't
you? Trying to catch up.
Yeah, but I'm trying to understand why you should get a bonus point for being wrong.
Because I predicted against my own team to get battered 3-1. That's why.
Oh, right, okay. You want a sympathy point?
Yeah, sympathy point.
Well, you can fuck off. You're not getting it.
That's fucking grim, isn't it?
We've got to look at the bottom.
This might be the last time Leeds stay out of the drop zone, isn't it? I think this could be the last week that Leeds don't fall in there. And then there's some tough games to come.
Well, that goal difference on there now, what says fucking minus 24, it's going to be minus fucking 58 next week, isn't it? We'll be in the bottom. We'll be in the bottom 3 next week, even if it's just on goal difference. That's going to get a battering.
Yeah. But at least you'll not be in there tomorrow, regardless of the result.
No.
You've got a stay of execution.
It's only just delaying the inevitable, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've been on your side all the way through, hoping that you'd pull through, but you're so fucked. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. 100%.
Top of the table, Man City. It's theirs.
They're clear now, yeah.
Yeah, they've got a point gap. They've got a game in hand. Arsenal have completely fucked it.
We've got to play us next week, though.
True, Arsenal. Yeah. I'm going to need a game for them. That top 4 spot. Fucking Liverpool in 5th, man. What are they doing?
A little bit too late, though, isn't it? I think.
I think so. Yeah. That gap
Newcastle is safe.
Newcastle's safe. Man United is safe. It's just now who finishes 3rd and 4th. I mean,
that's pretty mad, though. Newcastle in Champions League. That is pretty insane. That Newcastle are pretty much wrapped up already.
All that money we've spent, you see. All that money we've spent on Sean Longstaff and Joe Linton and Miguel Almiron.
Well, I wonder what you're going to do.
Just making me
you don't want to panic, do you? But you want to. You obviously want to challenge. So it's a hard balance, isn't it? Whether to change too much of the team and risk, upsetting the harmony because you've got a lot of new faces, or stick with most of what you've got, but acknowledge that they might, might fall short. Because playing Champions League means you're going to have a bigger squad. For sure. You need a bigger squad, won't you? So I wonder how much you're going to spend with all this extra money you're going to have coming in.
A lot.
Yeah.
We just announced, well, we haven't announced, but there's a big rumor going around that we've got a new shirt sponsor next season that's 25 million a year, up from less than 8 million what we get for now for 2088. So that'll help.
You're going to get tough. Right. On you as Newcastle. That's the only thing. You're going to tough Champions League groups this season.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we have Leicester and Everton. Do we have any predictions?
Everton need to win. So I said to Liam before that obviously those 3 games we spoke about, this is the must win, isn't it? Like with Leeds, Bournemouth, that was their must win. Everton have to win. I'm going to back them to do it. I've said that under Dyche they'll do enough.
As much as we have to win, so do Leicester. They're at home.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, both of you.
It's going to be a scrappy-ass game.
Nervy.
I'll kick you off. I'm going to go 1-0 for Everton. I'm going to keep the faith.
2-1 Everton.
Andy?
0-0.
Don't want anyone to win. It'll be 2-1, I think, but I don't know who to. We won there last season 2-1. We got beat there 2-1 the season before. Season before that, we won 2-1 as well.
It's their turn then, isn't it?
Yeah, seems like it. But unfortunately, it's not going to be. So, yeah, 2-1 Everton.
Go on, then.
Let's go for it.
Right then, we will, of course, find out tomorrow night, and we will discuss it at length on Tuesday, I'm sure. Hopefully, we'll have plenty more things to talk about as well. More VAR decisions that have boiled our pitch this weekend.
I hope not.
Yeah, we don't want to be talking about them, but we have to.
I mean, we've already got them from this weekend.
Yeah.
We've touched on them today, but I'm sure we'll go into more of it on Tuesday. Okay, so in the meantime, enjoy what's left of your weekend, and we will see you on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock for the live show. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you then. Cheers.
See you later. Cheers.